but revenge is a dish best served cold, and it is certainly that here at Esther Shiner. There's a chance! And their best of the day by the Italia shooters, but a nice save by Dan Pelc. Pelc firing it downfield. Sapanovic trying to come away with it. Instead, he watches third straight year. And ball lofted up. Dan Pelc rises up to get it. And Pelc is given a free.
The Trois-Rivières attack. Dioya on Dan Pelc. Dioya shoots, and that's stopped by Pelc. Two shooters, no goals.
Yeah, again, not the greatest of shots. He really didn't hit that ball clean and just basically rolled in the arms of Pelc, but did well to on net, and no excuse on that. And we still have yet to see a goal after 3 shots.
Alex Suprenant will be next up for the Trois-Rivières attack. Dan Pelc. And he makes an unbelievable save on Suprenant. Gets the right hand up, and through 4 shooters, who would have expected that we would have yet to have seen a goal in this shootout?
Yeah, but this was actually a better shot, but even a better save by Dan Pelc. You know, got his arm, his big body.
They need another big save from Dan Pelc, as it's Jean-Philippe Etienne, the goal scorer in the first half of extra time. He could put his team on his back here and force the Serbians to score on their next shot. Etienne. And he's stopped by Dan Pelc, and unbelievably, this shootout is still tied 1-1. And could you ask for any more? It's up to Davy Uimana. If he misses, the Serbians are your champions. Dan Pelc in goal. Uimana fires off the post and out. The Serbian White Eagles have won the Canadian Soccer League Championship in a penalty shootout. 3rd time's the charm for the White Eagles. So many chances in this game to win it. And on the final shooter of penalty kicks, they win it all.
Yeah, not a great shot by Uimani, you know, but obviously he had a lot of pressure going in. It's either you win, you score, you're still in it, but he obviously had the pressure to try to score, and he just went too high on that. And not to take away anything from Dan Pelc, he did a great job, fantastic job into the penalty shootout. So congratulations to the Serbian White Eagles. A well played game, well deserved game. They had the lead twice. But at the
when he is in possession of the ball, anywhere from within 30 yards, this guy can score.
Dan Pelc sending it up, way past midfield. Stinson with the hop. Throwing it in. Matheson high into the area, and jumping up nicely to take that was Dan Pelc. And another good boot by Pelc. He's a strong keeper.
It's always good when you can get a lot of distance off of those. Really get some play happening quickly down the field.
As it will come to him. That was something we commented on throughout the season, the limited accuracy of some of the keepers' kicks, and that doesn't seem to be the case with Dan Pelc.
No, it's also a matter of their players getting into position, you know, being in a spot where you can collect the ball. You can't just watch it soar through the air and expect it to come to you all the time. But
this is Lau. His drive was blocked off, and picking it up is Dan Pelc.
Time is slowly ticking away here as the first half seems to be kind of winding down and wrapping up, but my goodness, TFC coming out like nothing else. They want to win this game, and they are performing at such a level that, you know something, I'm not even sure what
one who signaled the goal. And there were many White Eagles who were rushing after the play, didn't even realize that the ball was in. They stood around looking at each other and then finally figured, hey, we scored.
Being outstanding on all of his kicks. so far this game, and all it takes now in one of these corners is managing to get some height on top of these Serbia players.
And into the area again, and Dan Pelc sprawling across to make a nice stop.
You know, for the most part, though, it's awfully tricky. These are...
Much more you can ask of him. 2 goals. He got the go-ahead, and then the one that might have put TFC out for good.
It's going to be big to get something right off the bat. Knocked down very safely by Dan Pelc in his own goal. It's the second time he's come up to make a play so far in this match.
Finally, look at that.
There is something that we can say that works in their favor. This free kick from about 40 yards out goes directly into Pelc. Safely.
Time in the game that we will see how Croatia reacts to this right away. It is often in situations like this that the other team will come back and score right away.
Uniform supplier from Croatia, Likro, Baka,
and Pelc over everybody's head. Runs all the way down.
See you as well next weekend right here.
Ball into the box. There's that quick shot that you were looking for a few minutes ago, Laura.
There it is, and Maletic also right there, you know, making sure that if there was a rebound or anything to come off of the keeper, he was going to be there to clean that one up.
It's been very, very solid at the back. Both he and Yankovic looking very well and clearing these balls off to the side, getting in front of shots, forcing shots that probably shouldn't have been taken and closing. Not exactly the same situation, but...
That's right. And Kirill Dimitrov is making his way off for Serbia now.
So he leaves to applause after scoring the second goal.
And on comes Alex Radanovic, the 24-year-old Sarajevo-born midfielder who has been